the Joyful Lunch right here, starting at Daniel's 3 p.m. In case you just locked on right now on a Tuesday, like I said, I should get to dive into the conversation with Jorzzi. I remember last time we had a conversation, seems like someone was upset about something, and now there's so much that's been going on, man. How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Welcome
man.
on
Thank
the
you,
show.
thank
Welcome
you,
on the
thank
show.
you.
How's the weather treating you, man?
Hey, it's lukewarm.
Okay. Can I say you are an upcoming artist in the hip hop circle? Am I allowed to use such phrases, such words?
Yeah.
Or maybe because we didn't know about your hidden talent somewhere?
No, I think it's because people didn't know. But then, if people look at it like that, being an upcoming artist in this sector, then it's cool, man. But otherwise, it's just that people didn't know about that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're becoming a problem, man. You're becoming a very big problem.
People become problems.
Yeah, but you wanted to say something. Yeah.
So people just didn't know about that, and then people become problems when they're provoked. So it's
who's provoking Jorzzi?
A bunch of people, man.
What?
And the thing that they feel, because my persona, man, is like a bring myself down persona. You know what I mean? Like I don't have that persona that makes you feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to stand close to Jorzzi. I'm not supposed to talk ill on him. You know, they feel they can just do anything, you know, because I don't know. That's the persona I have, bro. So after doing this, you know, it's chiwamira galo kuluma mbuzi. Yes. So when other people do what I just did, they'll be in full support. But because I did it, it's a thing of no, we know that boy. There's nothing he can do. Just continue jabbing him.
So can we say you've been dying inside where your persona was telling you, saying, I should not speak out, I should be a quiet guy, I should be as humble as I've been known for a while?
Yeah, but mom and dad raised a humble kid, you know. And then the thing is, a situation that the way people have been treating me over the past years. I wouldn't say I saw someone say he's frustrated. No. Frustration left a long time ago, man. My mom and I had a therapist work on me, you know. It was good money put to good use, you know. So all that frustration and whatever, all those suicidal things, those things are of the past. I just want people to know that as I'm doing all of this right now, I'm at peace, man. I've never been so much at peace. You know, I'm at peace where I can even just sleep and know I'll wake up tomorrow, I'll be with Maynard, I'll be with Smith, we'll have lunch, or we'll go watch something. You know, I'm at peace, man. So my persona it kept telling me like, bruh, you're no longer a kid, you know. You're no longer a kid, for the fact that you can think in this line and that line, and people will get those ideas and use them, and then they flourish. You're not a kid, you know. You might be young, yeah, but it doesn't mean you're dumb. So when my persona told me that, I was like, I think that's part of the to-do list, you know. And I said, I can't sing this out, you know. I can't sing it out. I've got this other talent. I produce, I rap, a lot of things, man. And I said, let me use what
Were you writing music for people?
A lot of people, man.
Okay. So before we get to dive into that, I want to get to find out about what you mentioned. I remember when we had the conversation. We saw some posts of suicide, things that you were posting about.
Yeah.
I'm bringing up that story because I'm seeing it coming back again. You are putting yourself on a place where everyone is using that against you. And they are saying, you're frustrated, you're going through so much. Let's have this conversation with the therapy that you went through. How did you overcome what you were going through?
I overcame what I was going through. I'm actually very thankful to Mom and my therapist, who always checks on me. My therapist always checks on me. So it's a thing of, at that time, what really made me feel like that was every time I would try push something, I would find these people's names there, you know. They've already that are not even true. you know. And how do you push a program in an area like that where your name is already deadened? You know what I mean? I have no problem with anyone coming out and saying, oh, he did this, he did that, you know. Is it facts? Is it true? You know. And for me, that therapy helped me realize that killing myself is not even something that I should have first mind. You know what I mean? Like first on my mind, because like I've got so much to live for. You know, I've got so much to live for. My therapist said, "Hey, look, there's a small boy who looks just like you. You know, he's even very handsome. You know what I mean? You have a son, you have family, you have your career, you have this." Others would be like, I don't care about all that, but my therapist broke it down for me to understand, to say suicidal thoughts are at times attached to a mental illness that has been triggered. You know, everybody has a mental illness, you know what I mean? But it depends on what type of trigger. You know, you can have a quiet kid grow up quiet his whole life, Africa 25 or 30 at Anazipa. You know what I mean? So I thank my therapist, because my therapist broke down everything, made me understand what pain is, made me understand what confrontation is. Confrontation is on so many different levels. I can talk to you here, I can talk to you privately, I can take it publicly. The confrontation is in so many different levels, on different levels, you get. So that's just me using the power that I have from my therapy. That's just me using if we get to understand the amount of power we have as human beings, man, then nobody can scare you, you know. If you put your head to something, you're really going to do it. There's a power within you. I never knew that. There's a power that's actually within you, that if you say, I want to do this, you do it. Without even you knowing that you're doing it. You do it as long as you just allow it to say, bruh, I think this time I really want to do this. And once you give it time and you give it the power to drive you, that power right there and then triggers and says, oh, the guy outside is saying, let's do this, guys, let's work. That's how it is, man. So this is just me using my power, and if me using my power is going to make me look frustrated or whatever, bruh, I'm at peace, man. I talk to my son every time. I'm at peace, bro.
There's so much that's been happening of late. Your brand new song.
Yeah.
It's called Ghost Worker.
Yes.
And one of the questions that most people are asking is, why the title?
Why the title? Okay. So the whole thing, again, I didn't want it to like get over people's heads, yeah. That's why we had the sample of the big man. Shout out to the big man, the big man Dandy Crazy, right? Remember, he had people accusing him that he's a ghost worker at Zesco and whatever. Yeah. So that's why when it starts, there's that sample, and in the middle as well, there's that sample. So ghost workers. I'm trying to invite people into my space, you know. I'm trying to invite people into my space, like, oh, okay, if what I'm saying here is not true, there'll be a time, you get it? There'll be a time where everything will be revealed, where people won't hold back, you get. There'll be a time, it might not be now, because kid is crazy, but there'll be a time, there's always a thin line, bro. I can drop a diss track, say things that will trigger the truth, you get it, and draw back, knowing that there's going to be a thin line. There'll be a time where everything will come out. So in me dropping that diss track, I was trying to tell people to say, since you said, you people say that was part of those people, that behavior that those people have, that's not the behavior I have. They take their rotten behavior, sorry for this word, but they take their rotten behavior as a job now, you get. they take it as a job now.
Which rotten behavior are we talking about?
The way they treat people, you know, how they downgrade people, get you.
Which people are we talking about?
They're on the diss track.
So you had to name drop those names.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine a situation. Sorry, I'm catching you, but imagine a situation if someone was to do something before you dropped this song. How would you take it?
If someone dropped something about me
Similar?
before,
Yes,
before this, what would it be about though?
Okay, let's try to imagine maybe close friends. Okay, let's try to imagine
friend.
Alicia Long. I'm just giving an example. He dropped it before you did. How would you have taken it? How would you have felt?
I would come back. You know, diss tracks are like this. If you're dissed, come put something on the table. I wouldn't take it the way he's taking it. You get. Everybody knows that the time we were still working at Kapoli Street, I'm even saying these addresses, at Kapoli Street, I was always the one being wrong, you know, even in situations I don't understand. You get.
Who's everyone?
Everyone I was working with, those H, Browen, everyone knows Browen, B Mike. You saw that camp we had at Kapoli Street, right? So every time I do something, it was wrong, man. There were times, yes, I would understand because I was young. You get what I mean? Like situations where they tell you, you can't go out with your girl this time. You know what I mean? Those things, as I've grown up, I'm like, oh, okay, that was teenage behavior, you know. But other things I never understood. We once had a situation where I was forced, man. This man calls me a child of a witch, man. I said, how would you take it? Eshma calls you a child of a witch over a situation where we went to perform in Kafue, and we had a situation with Alicia. Alicia didn't understand something. We come back home and I'm receiving these insults. And that night I just said, you know what? I'm leaving this place. I'm leaving this place right now. Right now, no one's going to stop me. And I started moving, and everybody started chasing me. Alicia came through. No, bro, I'm sorry. I've just realized that I was wrong here. And what I said, but bro, you even became physical with me, bro. You know, you became physical with me. I'm one person who doesn't like getting physical. Because the last experience I ever had at my school, at my boarding school, was not okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody
sounds like a threat to someone.
At this point, I don't care.
It sounds like a boxing match.
I don't care.
But there's so many things that have been happening. Speaking about writing, I want as possible I can ask some more questions. Time is on our side, but I still want to find out. So how many artists have you written songs for and you felt like they never gave you credit? Before there's also a rumor that's going on saying you used to write for so many artist songs from New Age social media. I don't know. This is why you are here, to get to clarify if that is true.
Yeah, bro. I wrote for a couple of artists, you know. I wouldn't want to say their names right now because like they're not even part of the topic anymore. You know that situation where nakuluvya nyani, you get nakuluvya nyani, and then after some time you confront me privately and we talk, we settle things. I have no reason to put you as a subject matter. You know what I mean? Because we've shown each other mutual respect. Like, bro, I'm sorry with what I did. You know, I'm sorry with what I did. I wish we talked over the phone or whatever. You know, that type of thing. So I've written for a lot of artists. The others I can't mention, but Alicia definitely is there. I have nothing to hide. He's there. You know, no credit. Who else? The others, man. That's why I just mentioned that one guy, because the others, we came to an agreement to say, oh, bro, we're really sorry. So simazivika we angasonge mzaki for life, you get. And they saw for the fact that I'm quiet about everything. Now that when the so-called kid starts talking, they say you're frustrated. That's just how the industry is, man.
What happened between you and King Illest?
I mean, King Illest. So the thing, straight to business, man. The thing was, King Elias had an album coming up, and H-Mac told me, "Oh, you need to give something to these people that are dropping albums." Oh, okay, cool. Hit up King Elias. Elias was like, "Oh, okay, send it over." We sent it, and there was an agreement about an amount that was needed for us to shoot the video. You get it? To shoot the video and whatever. And this went through management. You get? It's not something at Nalo Tache. You get? I went to the studio. We didn't even record from New Age. I was like, let's go by. There's a guy from Challenge. Let's go by his studio. I've forgotten the name. We go by the studio. We'll do it from there. And we went with Mosin, bro. We're recording. Bro, the session has started. This guy is writing, and we can tell like he's shaking. First verse, he's shaking.
Who's shaking?
King Elias.
Okay.
Because what King Elias, me, Mosin, and the owner of the studio in there. Like, this guy is shaking. I go outside to have a breather. Come in. The second verse was just sounding. And I was like, bro, since we're doing this together, let's revisit your lyrics and your style. We did that, and it came out perfect. You get what I mean? And that day, I remember we were sipping on some Johnny Walker. He came with that Johnny Walker, and you know, he was making all these sweet sayings in the inbox, saying, we'll shoot the video from this place. What? Money is not a problem. What? And a week before his show, man, his boy, I have respect for his boy, for him telling me that, you know what I mean? One of his boys, man, I don't know if they're even that close, man, but what I saw wasn't pleasing to my eyes, man. It's like, these kids, you know, I'm putting on my album, I'm trying to put on some kids, and Jorzzi is part of them, and then people were saying, but that guy has been around, you know, I don't know if you're putting him on or what. No, those are my kids. And some people from Choma Secondary, apparently we came from the same high school. Yeah. So people who were with him said he's got this boastful behavior, man. And that was like a week before the show. And he sent me an artwork I had to use to go into the place, right? And I'm there with my chick, who's now like who's an ex rather. I'm there with her. I had a proper pass, you get it? I had a proper pass. I could go in with her, but then I just didn't want people to disturb the girl. So I paid for her.
100 kwacha.
Yes. I paid for her.
What you were asking for King Elias to play on your behalf, right?
No. I asked King Elias for that 100 kwacha for gas. One, this guy claimed he's gonna pay people, right? Nothing was paid. On top of that, nothing was paid. On top of that, he disrespects your help. Later on, he starts to, I don't know what type of meetings they start having with my former boss, you know. I don't know where they were trying to head at with all this. You know, there's a lot that's been going on, and I've just been quiet, and some things I've just cut off. So I was like, okay, cool. If this guy doesn't send tear gas, he will see. If he doesn't send, we had gas, bro. We had gas, because the same night we had a show at King Nachi's. Yeah. We had gas. 100 kwacha from Cartel to King Nachi's show. Ingakwan. Can't. All I wanted to see is, where is this guy headed at, man? Like, so you haven't paid. A week before your show, you were talking smack. We were in there, and I was asked to say, bruh, what time do you want to perform? I said, I'm not performing here, bruh. I'm not performing here. I'm here to check the situation. I look like I'm here to perform. Bro, I don't know what's happening, but you guys sort it out. No, there's nothing happening. I just don't I don't look the part. You know, my face, it doesn't look like I'm here to perform. Panja paja nabwana mposha guys. Laka, what's good, my G? Hey, na tuzungu twa boza, evo. Should be behaving yourself, man. If you're listening, you should be behaving yourself.
Sounds personal, man. You guys have issues. Like, the other thing I want to get to find out from you, why cool in the call sign for Camster? You mentioned Edna's name. You also mentioned that in your song. And you guys are friends. What's like going on, guys? Don't you have courtesy for women? Like, you just courtesy, let it go for a woman?
The thing is,
the same way you paid for your ex to enter. Like, can't you just let it go like that?
I was actually being a gentleman.
No, man.
Isn't she a rapper?
You are calling her name. Let it be a man guy. Like, why are you putting her in this situation?
She claims to be a rapper. You get, and I received calls. People are asking me like, you know, there was a situation once that happened, yeah. So Edna, we had made a plan with one of her directors for the interviews to say we would like an interview. So it so happened that when we reached the place, they couldn't manage to come over and whatever. We understood. You get what I mean? We understood. But the people that surround Edna, you know, Edna has that person has a good behavior and a bad one. Everybody has that, you get. But then she's at a level where people around her are not happy. So she should mind what she says around people. You know what I mean? What she says around people, most definitely if she talks about this guy, that guy is gonna know about it. It's not.
What did you hear about someone talking about you? Like, what did you hear?
I would rather not say it now because I'll be wasting beats.
So you're still we want to drop a part 2.
If they reply, yeah.
Okay. So just waiting for a reply, then you have something. Okay. Before we get to talk too much, maybe some people who are listening right now, they have no idea what we're talking about.
Social media, me, I don't respond. Me, I use it as a tool for my musical experimentation, my musical social media. It can either build you or destroy you.
Crazy. Rasta gone soft, shit is tragic. So your new signing shit is rubbish, average. I give you the keys to a white bitch, then you change your whole sexual organs to a bad bitch. Tragic, tall, light, slim, skinny, dreaded girl. Bamudala nigga, ya know you gon' fuck a nigga. Focus on your label. Not the bitch, nigga. Utangulila X, that's why you keep losing niggas. Kaleza Edna, na Luvyanya, bro, I hate this. Oh, I'm a different nigga now than Z before. Me and Waiku in a threesome screaming ho. She lucky I am not a farmer, I don't touch a hoe. Machosa voko yanga muka nyimbo mulipeti. My lyrics ni yanga mishka, pay me what you owe me. I don't care nga munafa kama OG. Buga na Lanzi Cooper are real niggas, trust me.
So what I was rather tell you is they are records here. Even ghost records never know. So go and find out if my name is written there. If it's there. Mwaya kuma records, mwaya pita momonso kuma records, fish na janting record yaba. Then you confirm. So inenga nani yewe vilichonze mwana mga ndeta project so I'm lying. So for me, there are no one Xavier.
King of the South Sazilembela, vesi yake akazilembela leka beat na voko vipuzane. Na kupasa nyimbo kumbuyo wayambo ponjas, but it get cold man, I go bomba. Big shout out to my nigga Elisha Long. How you hate me when I never even did you wrong. In a triple, we your brothers, nigga, when's it wrong? You got too much pride for a nigga that can't write a song. You got beef, could you serve it with some rice, please? Fat, how you breathing in them tight jeans? Uzinama, I can never disrespect the ex. The whole crew made me who I am today. Aquala skin, Dipsy told me you don't like me. What did I do? Kanipeza, bro, you hype me. I heard you swing both ways, I guess you like me. All on ends a gay, I'd rather wish until my pipe bleeds.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. paper like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
So I need to do more work with the song for it to be radio friendly. I need to do some more work right there. But again, let's get a move on. You also mentioned Akolaskin.
Yeah.
Deep Sea.
Yes.
Again, another situation, another scenario.
You see?
Like what's going on with our industry?
Our industry is full of pull him down people, man. Yeah. It's just full of those people. Like it's normal, you know? It's normal that those people are there. That's just how it is, man. So in that situation, you have that there's a time where nothing is hidden under the sun, man. So I've met this guy. I met this guy and he was hyping me, bro. And he was hyping me not knowing that I have information about what he's saying behind. You get? I even asked his friend, one of his friends, George. His name is George. I want just like, his name is George. And he went like, you know, your story needs a but don't take it the way you want to take it. That was way back, right? Don't take it the way you want to take it. Because if you've been to Civis Vika, maybe Mozakankala my friends later on. And we need to sit down with Deep Sea and him. You get it, eh? And I was like, oh, okay. Are you sure with that guy's pride that we're going to have a sit down to talk about his misbehavior? Yeah, they are not busy. No, I think he will understand. We can have a sit down. Okay, cool. And then I told the guy like, you watch his pride. There was a time I was in Malawi. The time I went to Malawi. I went to Malawi. When I heard Aqua's song came out when I was in Malawi. I called him, bro. That was before all this, whatever is happening, before his misbehavior. I called him, I was like, bro, I'm proud of you, man. This stuff you're doing, please keep going hard with it and whatnot. He starts telling people this guy is washed up. He's calling me, saying congratulations. This guy is washed up. So in his head, I don't know if he feels, I don't know what I did to him, man, because if I did something to him, it must be heavy. Because and maybe I have memory loss, man, because I don't know what I did to him. So after I told the guys, let's come check his pride. This is the same guy I was congratulating. I put on the table, like, bro, can we work? No. You have to talk to my manager, bro. I'm like, bro, your manager can't allow you to do a song without them knowing, you know. I've met his now manager a lot of times. Nothing can stop me from contacting them to say, I'm from talking to your artist. I would like to work with them. What do we do next? He says this, this, and this. You get? But then the way he would come out, and when I showed them, like, look at your boy's pride, and they're saying we can sit down to talk about things. I said, sharp. I said, sharp.
What about the post I saw 5 hours ago? Like today, Iwendadi Samba the Great is very beautiful. How is she finding herself in this situation?
So I think last night King Iles posted those 100 kwacha screenshots. Yeah. I told him this was matero tinakulumba and kano performer kushokwan. So one of the screenshots had that 100 kwacha, the other one had him talking to I have so much respect for Mr. Kachinga, but I'm shocked he's involved in such DMs, you know. Mr. Kachinga, I have like so much respect for him, you know. He doesn't even know like the respect I have for him, you know. I have so much respect for him, but him being in a useless DM like King Iles DM, that anyway, I can't do anything. It's happened, you know, and it's out there in the public. And then down there, King Iles is telling him about the beef, and he's throwing some lines, some weak lines, like he's telling him like, I need to drop a diss track. He's telling Kachinga some weak lines. I saw a tough line from Kachinga. It's like they're exchanging lines, right? And then one of King Ili's lines was like, Ati Shanshan is ugly. My Shanshan is on some ugly whatever, like somebody great. I don't know. I was like, bruh, how do can you compare yourself to somebody great?
In short, are you trying to think?
I was trying to tell him like,
Are you trying to think Kachinga is helping King Ili's write something?
The screenshots are there, man.
No, I'm just saying. I just want to get it from you.
I know. Because I saw.
Okay.
They were exchanging lines, and then Kachinga goes like, we need to make a writing camp for this, bro. But in a serious guy, we need to make a writing
Did you
camp
write your own Ghost Worker song?
Mr. Smith, how long did I take to write this?
He's gonna support you, man. We were not
Yeah.
there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're not there. I'm asking you a question.
I took an hour to finish everything.
You wrote it yourself.
Yes, I wrote it myself. I wrote it. I don't have people to write for me.
Okay.
I would really love someone to write for me and say, oh, Jorzzi, the direction is so. And the thing with me is that I'm very open there was a time I dropped a Bemba song called Pulesha, right? That song was written for Vananlembera Janimbo. And if you go to the credits there, Nakuma royalties Kuja, you will find this person's name. It's there. I have nothing to hide.
Okay, quick one. There are a few comments that I saw on the post from your page. Someone said something that is just felt like I needed to also get your opinion. They said in their opinion, they feel this is a wrong move for you, Jorzzi.
Okay.
It's clear that the journey in the industry has been rough for you, man. From featuring the most happening songs to having flop after flop, which you admitted yourself. From his observation, you have tried the sympathy card, but it didn't work, and now you want to play the villain and pick fights with people. From there, I want you to find out, is this true?
Nah. I am very much, like I told you, I'm at peace. So if Ovea come at flop after flop that you acknowledged yourself, he says that, right? I didn't see this comment. So he says that it's good we're doing it on live. Let me check that. Okay. Jonathan, I don't know, Monday or something. So he says flop after, which you admitted yourself. So you see, this just shows me that people follow whatever you post, like we said earlier on. So this admitting, in my creativity, my music is amazing. You know, everything has time. The same way that those songs blew up, that I was on Yabandu Venang, is the same way that these songs that I'm releasing on my own, there's a time that they will flourish. You get? So when I said flop after flop, I said this is music that you guys don't want. You get? So kuli when you flop, but to me, I'm learning how to create. Kuli when you flop, but this music is amazing. I have white people calling me, yo, can you make me a beat and do a hook like that song? I'll give you this much. I have people from outside. I'm working with people from, it's only in here, you know. I studied diplomacy course. One of the core values of Zambia, even in the master's degree for diplomacy, the core values of Zambia, this is very sad. One of the core values of Zambia is pull him down syndrome. Can you imagine? I'm going into an exam answering that in a degree course. So this is the same syndrome. You get? I am not even picking fights. People picked fights with me.
Why has it been so hard for you to have an alone standing song that you feel like Zambia is a winner? Most of the songs that you've had, maybe a feature with someone. This is my own analysis.
Okay.
Maybe work to someone. There's someone that you featured. Let's talk about Chibebe. Let's talk about All Over by Bobby. With you. Let's talk about the Slap D. You know the songs that I'm talking about.
Yeah. So the thing is this, man.
Maybe 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. So the thing is this. Chibebe, I would have done it on my own. You get? It was supposed to be me and Toaster. But there was a lot of business that went around. You know, business went around, and the person who bought the song from H and Toaster Said I want a yes. I just don't want a big respect for these people. Excuse me. He said I would want a female on this. I have no say on that. You get what I mean? That song, with or without Chibebe, it was written that it was going to blow. That's something different. After Chibebe, other people even got encouraged. Tongas in Lusaka started feeling like, I think it's high time I started hearing a lot of Chibebe copycats, even from rappers. You get what I'm saying? With Slap, that big man, very big respect for him. He said, we need to do a song. Initially, it was supposed to be Namadingo on the song. Make the beat, we do a template, and then we sing it. And then I did my part. I was with Kobe. I did my part, we did our part. And the big man said, you've really sung well on this. It's like something is telling me it's just supposed to be you on this. You know? Let's shoot for this. I was like, okay, let's do it. You're hearing all these words, right? Mr. Bobby, we same situation. Same situation. Everyone has just been the same situation. So the standalone song that will blow from me here in Zambia, I will take the credit, the full credit.
You have to prove a point.
Yeah.
I'm still coming down to a standalone song.
Yes,
I'm challenging you.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, being an artist is amazing because you get to learn how to perfect your craft.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
So the standalone song that will blow, please remember this. Me, I look at, from my therapy, I now look at better days ahead, not what is happening now. So the standalone song that I'll have in that time, imagine getting all the credit. Imagine getting all the earnings from it. Imagine, I don't owe anyone. Imagine getting all the credit, all the earnings, getting to live off that song. I look at better days, not comments like.
I wish we had more time, Jorzzi, but with everything that's been going, there's always a solution, man. Where is all these things? What are you planning? Where is all these things heading to?
This thing for me, if you were to ask me, this thing ended when it just started. This thing ended when it just started. This is what we call therapy, man. This is therapy. But if anybody tries, please don't try. Just please, let's keep it music. Please don't try. Don't try physical. Don't try lyrical. Just stay. Because now, you know, the number I'm using now, nobody has it. So I can't even receive any gossip from anyone. I'm at peace. I would have had this number. I traveled out. It's a number I'm using that nobody has. So I'm at peace. This thing ended when it started. So if people want to try lyrical or physical, I am sorry. It won't end well.
We're here to have more conversation with different artists right on the GF Lives. Thank you very much, Jorzzi, for coming through. Means so much. We went for more. If there's more, I know. No. It's like, you know, what's sad about it is that it's whatever's happening.
Yeah.
The sad part is that it's getting their attention.
Yeah.
There's so many songs I've heard from you that you've dropped in between. Great songs, amazing songs.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing people sharing this song more than any other song that you've dropped alone.
I told you.
And I'm asking myself a question, say, what's going on?
In my course, I told you one of the core values of Zambia is one.
PhD.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation more.